the Platinum Ass Cast.
Woo.
Hello, everyone. It's the Platinum Ass Cast. How long has it been? Like 5 months?
35 years, I think. It's been a while.
It's been too long, but sorry about that. But for, the 10 of you who are listening to this,
Hi, Mom.
if you thought I was going to have an upload schedule,
Wait,
you're wrong.
did I make this happen when I called you?
You didn't. No, I was gonna keep doing it, but we were doing a lot of life things, and
Yep.
especially Armi. He's a nurse, upcoming, and you do a lot all the time, so
sometimes.
makes it difficult.
Yeah.
But hey, this is not a scheduled podcast. It's for fun, and I'm just doing it. And I bought a microphone. That's literally it. We're also here with a special guest, Ben.
Oh, Big Ben in
Big
the house.
Ben.
Oh, goodness.
5'2".
Yeah, we
Ben.
started this.
4'7".
4'7".
You sound 4'7".
With a deep ass voice.
But yeah, this episode idea was because Ben has a lot of stories, and he told me some when we were hanging out in Portland, and
Oh, man.
there's more to come. I'm assuming, and
I'm 32 years old, but goddamn it, I have lived a couple of lifetimes.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe you.
So you learn from my mistakes, It's a big thing where I work.
Yeah, I've never made any mistakes
Neither have I.
in my
Both are
life.
perfect.
Yeah. Perfect life. Perfect childhood. Listen to episode 1 for our
Yeah,
Perfect
for our origins of our childhood.
lots
That's
of
a good
trauma.
one. That's a good one. Anyway, yeah, so we're just hanging out. I don't know if I want to get story time right yet.
Hey, no, you're a podcast, man. You do what you do.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about the Notre Dame Cathedral
Yeah,
in
burn.
France?
Burn, baby, burn.
Nope.
900-year-old building.
Fuck that building.
Whoa.
On fire.
Aw.
Fuck that building.
Fuck that.
Okay, I was trying to be respectful. That's over now.
I was actually born in that cathedral.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah. Oh, twin birth. I forgot.
That's right.
The Pope was in.
Like, are you guys exiting at the same time?
Yeah, holding hands.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
The very painful.
Held hands first.
We were caught between, we were holding hands inside the womb, so it was just being blocked.
And the Pope's like, the prophecy.
They never broke grasp.
Yeah.
Prophet children. And now we're here
Yep. Still
in
George.
Bremerton, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Land of the...
Look, man, this place sucks. It does.
Bremerton is-
I was looking
It's
for
not-
houses,
yeah.
and this is the cheapest area because it's a shithole.
Yeah, 4-bedroom
This
for
is
$10.
This is absolutely the cheapest area when it comes to looking for houses.
It's not the best, but there's some gems, like the house I'm living in right now. I'm happy I got it.
You're the
I-
gem
I
of
w-
Bremerton.
Ooh,
Ooh.
butt jam.
I've made friends. I have a lot of friends around here. 'Cause I buy weed a lot. So you make friends.
Must be nice.
But yeah, that sucks.
Oh, Bremerton.
The cathedral.
Notre Dame.
Oh,
Wait, I saw a thing saying it's been through worse. So
But yeah, there was a Twitter post.
they will rebuild.
There was this guy named Richard Spencer. You ever hear this guy? This great guy.
Tell me more about Richard Spencer.
Richard Spencer. He's like a modern day alt-right Nazi guy.
Okay.
okay.
Inside job.
And he's always been around like all of those white is right rallies with the polo shirts and the tiki torches. Like he's the guy leading those,
I feel like
in his
tiki
minivan.
torches aren't a white thing.
They're not, but they sure are branded towards white people. Because you can
Oh
just-
yeah, I mean,
you can-
you go to a barbecue,
you can
hosted
buy
by a white
'em
person.
and-
There's
yeah.
nothing but tiki torches.
I'm gonna buy a tiki torch because
Uh,
so it's too easy for them. Anyway, the day it happened, this guy tweets on Twitter. I have a Twitter just mostly for the memes, but there's a lot of gross political stuff on there too. Unfortunately, of course there is. But yeah, even though this whole fire was it was an accident. It was like an electrical fire.
Was
prove it.
Like
Yeah.
Prove it.
because people were
Prove it,
working.
Spencer.
I can't prove it myself, but this is what I've seen by reading things, and that's
Nazis.
really it. But yeah, he
was
tweeted
it-
out,
Was it a tiki torch that set it on fire?
Oh yeah,
or-
that-
yeah,
that'll
a
be
well
right
thrown
Mm-hmm.
tiki torch. Yeah, just frisbeed
Great sound effect
at the spire. And this guy did it. No, I'm kidding. But he tweeted, if the Notre Dame fire serves to spur the white man into action,
Wow.
to seize power into his countries, in Europe, in the world, then it will have served a glorious purpose, and we will one day bless this catastrophe. So, it's a lot of, I don't know. I'm really confused, like, what he means by it. Because, for one, it was an accident, so
We
far.
think, yeah.
Confirmed. Doesn't seem like an attack. But this kind of seems like he tweets it as if it was an attack or someone purposely set it on fire.
Is that all he said? He wasn't trying to.
Well, he
blame
keeps
a
there's
specific
plenty
group?
of tweets because people are responding to him and he's talking more about it. Blah blah blah, and but that tweet really, I don't know, made me think like what are the goals of setting a church in France built by white people?
Was it
What
built
is that?
by white people? I feel like it was not.
You don't think so? I mean, probably not.
Probably.
Yeah, I imagine there was probably some whips involved.
Yep.
That's my guess.
Chains, stones.
You're,
Just in
I'm sure.
general.
I'm sure you are correct, dude.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. Just to spur the white man into action to seize power in his countries. I thought you'd think he'd tweet about something else. I don't know.
What's this great action that the white people are doing because Notre Dame caught on fire?
Yeah.
What's the
I don't know.
What's the great action?
That's what I'm saying. Like what? Yeah. What are they taking action into? Like we need to become firefighters now. Like the alt-right, they're all going to join the fire academy.
Like conscription, right? Conscription firefighters.
Yeah, exactly. Volunteer. Just always have a nice bucket of water around.
I mean,
That's nice
you
of
got to
them.
keep your bucket.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they're spurring into action for. I think they're probably buying more tiki torches for themselves so that other people can't buy them.
Stockpiling.
No
Yeah.
wonder. You know, Lowe's had 0 tiki torches today.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh man,
You were
it's
there?
already begun. It's already begun.
I was
That's
throwing
sign.
barbecue. I don't know what other people are up to. Just saying. But this is Bremerton.
That's
so
it. That's the sign of the end times right there. When the tiki torches are sold out,
Run.
those are mass produced. You know.
By white people.
Yes, those are made by white people.
This I doubt
For
again.
sure.
No, I doubt that again.
Yeah.
There's no
Once
way.
again.
Anyway, enough about that bullshit person.
Oh man, he didn't say anything else that's like
Yeah.
enraging.
I didn't want to read anything. He's not worth my time, but
Yeah, he's garbage.
that one like was blowing up on like comedians I follow and them responding to him and stuff. So that's the one I.
Wait, did anyone die, or was this just an abandoned building?
I don't think anyone died, but it's just a lot of money. There's a lot of
Their
artwork
morale.
and a lot of old architecture, and I think the cost of it is a lot, and it probably can't be like replaced
Probably.
like to the exact
They can make it better.
function.
Does it really matter though?
They could put an IKEA in there.
I don't know if it matters. Matters what? It matters
I mean-
emotionally, doesn't it?
Let's say it falls down.
It did
The-
fall down.
Just in general, let's say poof, it's gone, right?
Okay.
Does that change anybody's life?
Anybody's
Like,
life?
But I mean, does it
It changes
really?
people who went to the cathedral
Yeah.
to like for services.
Life,
That's really
life
it.
has changed, man. You got to be adaptable.
Yeah.
Your church burns
I'm not
down,
personally upset about it.
but just in general. I mean, I get
Yeah.
it. It's a tragedy. Travesty with
Tragedy.
a V. Tragedy. It's a
Catastrophe.
I put them both together.
Tragedy, yes.
Yeah.
It is a bad. It's not a positive thing, but yeah, I personally am not affected by it,
Fire cleanses all. It provides.
and probably all the people surrounding it taking Snapchats of it that got on Twitter. They probably weren't truly affected by it.
Probably
They
not.
were more like, "Wow, look at this big fire," you know?
They're British.
Yeah, they're.
Look at this big
I
fire.
bet it was mostly tourists filming the Notre Dame Cathedral
Probably
burning
American
down.
tourists. Just
You say tourist or tourist?
Tourists?
Huh.
it's a East Bremerton accent.
Doesn't it have a different definition? I thought it did.
Tourist.
Tourist.
Who cares?
Yeah. Fucking,
No one's ever asked me that because I don't know how long have I said tourist.
I think tourist is a different
Tourist.
definition, man.
Tourist.
It's a
There we
different
go.
word.
English
I
is
think-
made up.
Anyway, Anyway, people were filming it, and that's why I saw it in the first place.
Yes.
So thanks for that.
Yeah, that's a big deal. It was all
Yeah.
over on my computer at work.
all over your computer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Typically, there's something else all over my computer.
Big news buzz.
Yep.
Distracts, the rest of the networks from all the other shit that's happening every day. Anyway, now let's go to some other cool internet stuff. You want to do some choosing beggars, Army?
Yes.
So yeah, there's this subreddit choosing beggars that's all about people trying to cut a deal. Online. They're on. On Craigslist, on
absolutely.
Facebook Marketplace, all those apps that you can buy stuff. These are people that want to negotiate no matter what the cost. Yep. And if you refuse,
and they get pissed off,
you're getting threatened in many ways. So yeah, this is looks like a text chain.
Wait, that's actually mine. So.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to be the seller, right? You're selling this TV, I think.
I was actually the buyer.
Oh, yeah. You want to read the buyer? I was going to do it, but...
Oh, no. You know what? You read...
I like reading the buyers because they're the salty, disgusting people, and I like
definitely
the voice for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'll be G, and you'll be...
Do we get to warm up our voices? No? Okay.
No, we're just going for it right now.
Wait, what's the backstory of me?
Man, this is a treat. I'm really going to enjoy this.
Am I...
You're like just selling something for a
person.
fixed price, and you're not changing it.
Okay. Am I Catholic? Am I upset about something?
You might be
recently?
not human
Okay.
as we read the chain. So
Okay.
let's get started. So it just starts with the buyer saying, "Best price for the 4-player."
Hey, $21.95. All prices are on the website. Prices are fixed.
Nah, I won't pay that much.
No problemo.
So what's the best price?
$21.95. All prices are on the website. Prices are fixed.
Not too expensive. I'm trying to negotiate a price.
Sorry, all prices are fixed unless you're ordering 5 or more.
Are you a chatbot?
Yes.
I want to speak to a real person.
I am real, sir.
No, you're not. You keep repeating a script. Customer service. Complaints. Put me through to customer service. Put me through to complaints. I want to speak to management. Real person, please.
He's typing.
Speak to a real person. These are all messages that he's typing to this real person.
Putting you through to real person now. ... Hi, I'm a real person. I've looked at your query? Query. There we go. Prices are all under the ads. Fixed and non-negotiable, unfortunately.
Surely you can do better on price.
Unfortunately, Grant, prices are fixed.
Emphasis.
Emphasis on Grant. No one likes the Grants. I don't know.
So no best price?
Unless you're ordering 5 or more. Sorry, mate.
I want to.
I can't do this. That's 2 times $21.95.
That's the price on the website? Best price for 2?
Sorry, I misunderstood. That would be $25.95 times 2.
No discount for 2?
Wait, are you a bot? To proceed further, you'll need to prove you're not a bot.
Fuck you and your stupid machines.
Please type in the word that appears in this image.
And it's a CAPTCHA,
Shit.
and it says scrotum on it. So he has to type in scrotum, but instead he types in dickhead. You are a bot.
Invalid CAPTCHA. Please type in the word that matches in this image.
So yeah, if you are a nice person, you are a chatbot.
Yeah, if you hold your guns, man. I've never dealt with people like that, though.
I have,
Wow.
but for
usually
much
the
cheaper
negotiator.
things.
You've dealt with bots? Or
No, I've dealt with like weird internet buying stuff people, because I've used Facebook Marketplace. Unfortunately, I've used it.
Dude, I love Facebook Marketplace, man. I get everything from them.
No, there's definitely good stuff on there.
sure.
But when you use it as a seller, you run into some cool people. That's for sure.
I've only had success, man.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah.
But you show up to people's houses?
Dude.
No,
okay,
you meet up at a
so
place.
I bought a
I
phone.
have no concept of what this is.
I bought a
so-
phone. It was S something, right? This girl, cute looking girl on a profile, right, man? It's almost like I'm being dragged into something.
Yep.
But she says, "Oh, here's my address. $200 for this phone." I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, that's a good deal."
Okay.
So I went down there, found the apartment. I said, "All right, I'm here." And she said, "Oh yeah, apartment, A7." So I walk up there, knock on the door, opens the door. Super cute girl, right? She's young, maybe 19. And she's like, "Oh, you're here for the phone, right?" Like, "Yes, I'm definitely here for the phone." And I'm looking around, and she's like, "Oh, come on in." So I come in there. It's just
Whoa.
me and her in this little apartment.
She let you in?
6'8" black guy in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
For people that are listening who can't tell by my voice, 6'8" black guy.
He's lying.
And she lets me.
He's Irish.
He's at most
actually 10% Irish.
Oh well.
But she lets me in. I give her the cash and I check out the phone and she says, "All right, we shake hands," and that was it, man. It blew my mind.
Okay, so
somebody has that much trust.
I would have not.
I was strapped when I walked in there. I'm not.
You're
even
waiting
joking,
for
man.
an ambush.
I was just in general when I buy stuff.
I mean, true. Walking
When I
to
buy
someone's
stuff.
random house. I mean, you never know.
I got 10 rounds of 45 waiting for anybody who's trying to mess around.
Like $45. I haven't. Is that guns?
It's guns. It's guns.
Oh, okay.
He's got a bottle of 40 ready to drink with that
Yeah,
person.
I just
like,
got
hey,
at the
let's
ready,
just have
like,
a drink.
19-year-old,
Don't shoot
no,
me.
She's underage.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that, but most of the time I walk into people's garages or like, I don't know. I've never went into someone's house
Man, I've
to
gone
buy
to
something.
so many houses.
That
Wow, you're
bothers
brave. You're brave.
I would never do that.
But you've only had success stories. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
nope,
a good track record.
No weirdos.
But you're also
Good.
6'8" though. Like,
Yeah, but I don't tell them that. Like, hey, I'm coming over.
That doesn't
totally
mean-
6'8". I'm gonna have a gun on me.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
He's not going to say he's armed, and plus, even though he's 6'8", he's not knife or bulletproof.
Yeah, I'm.
True.
He
I'm
could
a
still
nice
get
man.
stabbed in the shins.
Oh God! Anything below the knee. That's my kryptonite, man. And you just hit me on the knee inside the shins. Get out of here.
he doesn't even know where body parts
It depends on how short they are. Okay.
Show me your doctorates.
Yeah, I would never walk into a stranger's home. I'm sorry.
Dude,
That
there's some
is-
good deals on
I
Craigslist.
don't care if it's free. Honestly.
If it's free.
Yeah, it could be my mother.
I mean, that's
I will not walk in.
understandable.
Yeah.
So you're strictly Amazon or
Yeah, strictly Amazon.
services where they throw a box at your door and leave.
Yes.
Dude, I can't even remember the last time I shopped at a real store for something because Amazon
Is everything.
has always.
They do have everything.
It's got my back.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
I mean-
Yeah, they have your fucking
I mean,
back.
imagine you pay for a product and then they give it to you. Like, can you ask for any more? You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't. No, the service is fine.
And the free
Maybe they
shipping?
should have paid a little bit of taxes, just a little bit. That'd be cool. But hey, great to use.
Yeah.
I've never had a true problem with Amazon. I've returned some things, but the returns went through, and
Yeah, they're so easy. It's
It is
so
easy.
To return. This sounds like an ad for Amazon.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I choose Amazon because of its convenience.
yeah, I'm surprised my Alexa isn't turning on right
Amazon
now.
has my back.
My Alexa has a hard on.
Ever since my father left, Amazon
Amazon has stepped in.
Ever since
That's
I,
right, Junior.
Alexa has raised me for the last 2 years.
all the body pillows I bought on Amazon are really
Oh
soft.
man, dude, what do you call those covers? Like the waifu pillowcase covers.
Ooh, I have 20 of those.
Shit,
Oh,
there is a
man.
name for them, but yeah, the
I was
waifu
thinking
covers.
about it. I was thinking about getting one.
Do it.
Should.
Just one to snuggle, you know.
Mhm.
You know, like a big one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're all quite tall.
What? Do they have tall and large?
Yeah.
Because I
So
have
you want
I
more
have
of like a
preference.
bulbous
Like a
one
s-
with
I want-
mounds of
Like
some
curvy
kind.
or just wide?
I need lumps, baby.
Oh, okay.
I need me a lumpy body.
Yeah, you type in like where's the extra lumps option? God damn it, Amazon, you have nothing.
Just lumps it all in all the wrong places. Perfect.
All the wrong
This is what I
places.
wanted.
Those big eyeball lumps look hot.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
God, feels the best on my dick. Anyways,
Ah.
Yeah, cover that.
Dude, pillows don't feel that good. Trust me.
On your dick?
I disagree. I have bamboo pillow covers,
How? Oh,
and it's very
Ooh,
soft.
yeah,
there's
those are
not
soft.
there's not as many splinters as you would
okay.
think.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was like a pillow full of bamboo sticks.
No, I'm not like a
That's-
POW in Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah, you stuff them.
Just,
Hard.
sleep on bamboo.
I like really firm pillows. You can't,
me too. Firm beds too. I prefer my bed to be firm.
Yeah. Not too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. Like, I feel like I do have back problems because of my bed, but I still really like it. Sometimes I'll wake up and be like,
How does that work?
"Oh, good."
You know what I'm
sleep."
saying? Like
I don't
our bodies. Like,
Everybody's different.
well, we can wake up to like really small noises that are like a little bit different than what we're typically used to in background. But
Yeah.
hey, if our entire half of our body falls asleep, our brain's like, nah, that's cool. He'll figure it out when he wakes up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
what is that all about?
I've had sleep paralysis just a couple times where it's like, yeah, you are awake, but you're not. Your body is not moving yet.
That is
And
so
it is.
scary.
It is like kind of like immediate fear.
That's trippy, dude. Like
Even-
waking up in the middle of surgery.
Same
Oh,
thing, except
yeah,
I've seen
no
that
surgery.
happen.
Yeah,
I've
That's
seen patients wake up in the
much
middle of-
worse. Yeah, and that's like they're under anesthesia and like drugs and shit, and they're still waking up. That's
Anesthesia and drugs.
I guess if they have like no resistance or complete resistance to it or the drug itself, right?
Sometimes it happens to like gingers. They're bad at.
Wow, that's good to know.
I'm serious.
It's because they're an alien race.
I'm serious. Gingers, for some reason, from what I've seen, this is not medical advice. Totally is.
This is not medical advice.
Unsolicited.
They don't respond to anesthesia like other people do. Like normal. I mean, other
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's a normal person to you?
Me.
Okay.
The one who sleeps
Wow.
with the waifu pillow.
Dude,
Oh man, lumpy waifu.
I got some red hairs in my beard. That scares me.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's fine.
It's fine.
Go to surgery. It's fine. If you're listening to this and it's
Go
right
to
before your
surgery.
You'll still
and you
live.
happen to be...
You'll just be present, and you'll get to see your guts, and that'll probably
Man,
freak
can
you out.
Can you feel it? Because that'd be, if you couldn't feel it, I'd be cool. But if you could sit there and you're paralyzed and you can feel every little thing,
That would be scary.
holy
I mean,
shit.
yeah, you've ever seen those like videos of brain surgery where a lot of them are awake and they're like doing something while they're having brain surgery.
Like
I don't know. I don't think they feel it. Like
Yeah,
playing an instrument.
I don't think there's many nerves going on up in their brain, man.
I mean, there's a lot, but...
Well, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like ones where you like, it's gonna register.
They
some
do
sort of
insert
pain.
something into your brain. Definitely.
They put some numbing up in there. Maybe some crystal work.
Yeah,
and jade
that's something I'd have
crystals.
to ask. Like, are they only waking up and not feeling it, or is the drug completely resistant and they're also feeling everything? Like, fuck, dude, that's murder.
That'd be scary. Yeah. Imagine waking up and just the doctor being like, "Please sit down," and you're like,
Please sit down.
around, your organs are on the floor.
Trail of intestines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fun.
last Sunday, but sorry.
Dude, you've seen so much in the past, 4 months now?
Yeah, it feels like 8 years.
That's hardcore.
Hmm.
How much human feces would you say you've come across?
Like quantity wise, like surface area.
How about different from different people?
Man, I mean, I've seen
Older people, probably.
Yeah.
No, I mean just in general. Like, okay, this is a bad example, but no, I'm not going to go for that. I was going to say, how many dicks have you seen? But that doesn't.
It's many also.
Okay, so yes, so
I've
so
seen
in the same
everything.
realm of how many dicks have you seen? You can't be like, oh, I've seen all of this, all of the old people dicks. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, how many different individual shits have you seen?
Fuck. I mean,
In regards,
Have you been keeping count?
I did.
You have
but
a tally board.
I lost
Oh, man.
That's the
count
sixth
after
shit
100.
today.
Yeah, and the thing is, all poops are different.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I mean, tell me about it.
Because
brother.
I grew up just knowing what my own shit looked like, which
For
by
the most
way,
part, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, hopefully
I
that's
had
kind of the
stomach
goal.
Problems.
I've had shit thrown at me.
Pretty sure I have IBS. We'll find out in the next episode.
True. That's pretty common, honestly.
Yeah, but now that I see everyone else's shit, I can appreciate the value of unique looking shit.
So you've seen worse shits than your shits, and you have bad shits.
Oh yeah. I've seen bloody poops.
Okay,
Poop with pee in it.
Dude, there was a friend I talked to
Semen in it.
recently who was like, "Yeah, my shit's pooping right, or my shit's pooping, my shit's bleeding right now." But
Christian, have you?
but
gone
I
to
haven't
school
done
yet?
anything.
Like,
I haven't been to school in like 6 years.
My shit's pooping. White.
But yeah, the friend seemed very casual about his shit bleeding for the past 2 weeks, and he hasn't done anything about it. And I was like, "What's wrong with you? You
that's
just go to a
bit of
doctor."
Red flag.
Yeah.
You know, to each their own.
Human body's amazing. It will heal itself without modern medicines. Okay. All
But
we need
doesn't
is
that
diet.
like include like more internal issues if your shit's bleeding if you don't like feel pain or anything? Like
What's that?
if your stool's bleeding and you don't feel any pain,
Oh, you should still go to the doctor.
yeah,
You
that's
can
a
have
sign for
lower
something.
GI bleed, anal fissures, which I've seen.
Anal fissures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when
That's-
you poop a big poop and it's dry and it's just like tearing its way
Oh
down.
yeah.
That's
it
when
feels
you eat,
great.
like too many Nutri-Grain bars at once. You know?
Not enough
Yeah.
water.
That's also true.
Drink water, folks.
Dehydrated
Water-
poops.
Oh yeah.
Cut it out. Cut
How
it
did
out.
we get to the subject of poops?
I don't know. We
Because we're men.
Oh.
that was the first question Ben thought of when he found out you were a nurse. Like, damn, how much
many-
shit is this guy seen?
I've seen everything. Dicks.
You have seen
vaginas,
everything at this point, I bet.
Boobs.
Have you
Oh,
seen
man.
a heart? Have you seen an organ like out in display yet?
I've seen like placentas
Oh yeah.
or like C-sections.
Met any moms who like want to keep them?
The placenta, no. I thought you meant the baby.
Yeah, you met in a disgusting
They
mom's
only
I
take
wanna
the
keep
placenta
it,
back. Like, I just want to keep this organ.
I did this for 9 months. I did this for 9 months just so I could keep my placenta. You can do whatever you want with the baby. It's fine. We're cooking.
I don't want to eat the baby. I want to eat the placenta.
We need this for a satanic ritual.
And I'm like, cool, chill. Can I come?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised these days.
Yeah. People
Have you had
are
any
weird.
anti-vax cases? Like people coming, sick kids coming in?
Shit. I mean, can I curse in here? I guess I
Yeah.
can. Because it's just a podcast.
Dude,
Fuck shit.
at this point of
Pussy.
all the stuff we've said so far,
Pussy.
Pussy. Yes, I've seen a lot of anti-vaxxers. They're the best bunch of people ever.
dude, I'm so sorry.
It's
I've never met anyone yet in
Do
person.
they question you like directly?
kind of.
like-
It's just surreal knowing those people, and they just refuse to look at facts. I was actually thinking about this on the way here. I don't know.
Yeah.
why. Like,
Well, it's
really
very prevalent right now.
Depresses me because there's just no way to argue with them. Like, as soon as they're like, "Oh yeah, I don't believe in vaccines. They cause autism, or they're gonna turn my kid blue." And I'm
Right.
like, okay.
How can you believe in something like this?
Yeah, I
you know,
don't know.
it's
At that
like
point, it's beyond
completely
help.
proven. You were probably born vaccinated, and you just are ignoring
Well,
it.
you're not born vaccinated.
No, like born like upon birth, you were probably vaccinated. You know.
Yeah, I mean, most babies are vaccinated once they're born. You know.
I feel like people want to do that. That's cool. Just they can keep to their.
Then
own.
they have to homeschool other kids. Like
Yeah.
that should be a rule.
Those kids should stay at home.
Yeah, I mean, why would you let them just like
Roam,
mingle with?
I mean, there's measles.
touch. You know how much
yeah.
contact there is in
Kids are
elementary school,
disgusting.
They're the grossest group of people.
Boogers
and they're all getting
snot
each
and
other
everything.
sick now.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, and then they get you sick, and you're like, "What the hell, little child?"
Yeah. What did I do?
And then you
to
hit
deserve
them,
this?
and then you fucking ground them.
You hit them with like a bunch of Flintstone vitamins.
Rocks. Oh.
No, my actual hand.
You have a big
Open.
hand. If you hit a child, they'll implode. Probably.
There was
Have you seen that video of the pigeon exploding with the baseball bat or the?
Oh yeah,
baseball?
Getting hit?
The,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Oh my
what your
God.
kids are gonna
No,
experience.
there's a
when you
light
get-
touch.
Just a tap.
Yeah.
just a
I have a daughter. She's 12.
Oof.
She's a monster though.
Oof.
totally
Yeah.
vaxxed though.
Oh yeah, she's man. We went
Safe
to
from
India.
all-
And she got like 8 different shots.
Oh
Hell yeah.
I love shots.
Yeah, shots are
She
the
is
best.
secure from any ailments that these people.
Except for life, man. Fucking nobody's ready for
Yeah, life can really
damn.
kick you in the
I
tail.
know. No depression vaccine yet.
No, man, depression vaccine. That's how you become a billionaire.
Just yeah.
We were talking about white people. That's how you become a billionaire. You
You
just
discover that.
I discovered it.
and then you take the white man's money.
Yeah.
There's a lot of research into like mushrooms actually being medicinal. Medicinal. It's like psychedelics being medicinal. Now.
Yeah, they this is not
That can
scientific,
help
by the
with-
way. I
This
haven't
is not
actually
scientific.
I've not read anything yet, but a lot of people anecdotally tell me that their depression is cured after either doing that peyote or mushrooms.
Oh.
I don't know what happens to them when they're tripping because I've never done drugs or drink in my life. I've lived the perfect Christian life.
Perfect.
But yeah,
That's
I
true.
mean, if you're willing to try it, go for it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Die?
Don't do it alone, and you're good.
Well, I feel like if you do a spiritual trip, like you see so much and you're exposed to so
think
much,
you're
it's like somebody
enlightened
coming
in
back
your-
from like a couple tours of war and like stubs their toe. They're probably gonna be like, oh, like, at least I didn't get my arm blown off.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
nothing,
Like,
yeah.
Perspective.
Yeah,
It's like,
perspective, 100%.
yeah.
If you got a psychedelic wolf, like eating your face off and like you're running with the bears, like regular life, man, is gonna be nothing.
Actually,
I wonder if you have to have a really bad trip to cure depression. You know, or,
So I have this story that it just reminded me of it. But one of my closest friends, if you're listening, please turn it off. They went to this like, I guess like awakening gathering or something.
How much did it
where-
cost?
It cost a bit of money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say at least $200.
Was it in the
that
woods?
sounds about right.
And they basically took turns licking this
Each other.
frog, this poisonous
Whoa.
frog.
yeah.
Yeah, as a way
Straight from the source, baby.
straight from the source. Like poor frog. I mean, it was like stretched like a starfish.
Oh,
man.
And
okay,
people
a
just,
bit
like,
abusive.
went around.
Yeah.
Stretching starfishes. This
Yeah,
is getting
it was
graphic.
stretched to and then they just went around and licked it. Which, by the way, where's the consent from the frog?
Yeah.
Not there.
Did it matter
yeah.
what part of the frog you licked?
I bet all
I-
he did was sign a little consent sheet, and then from there he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I mean the frog was small, so I'm sure you can get a whole body lick.
Like if you put the whole frog in your mouth, I mean,
And
are you
just
just
suck on it?
like
Give it a little
Oh
ring
my
pop,
God.
like.
Ooh,
"Mwah."
just swallow it.
I can't do it live. It's getting sad. Ooh. Much better.
And that frog starts dancing.
Inside your stomach. No, and then everyone involved, there was like 6 people, 6 rich people, I guess, and they all threw up for like hours at a time, and
worth it.
Yeah, I guess they said it was worth it. To each their own.
Do they remember everything that happened?
They remember everything.
Yeah.
Throwing up and being sick and.
But do you feel better?
I guess they
like
did some
psychologically afterwards.
Maybe they just did it for kicks and giggles. Who knows? This might be some like.
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it.
Wait, next podcast. We need something.
Next podcast from
Amazon.
then on, we'll be doing
Amazon drone.
Yeah,
Just drop.
I'm gonna get my salvia on Amazon. Get my bath salts.
Oh my god, bath salts, yes. For soaking, Jesus Christ.
Why did that stop becoming a thing? Because like years ago, right? Like, at this point, what, like 4 years ago, maybe?
Just like the
smoking,
incidents with bath salts
eating
were happening.
faces off and stuff.
Oh, like Florida Man?
Well, that Florida man was apparently sober. He was just a homeless guy who was angry.
I'm hungry.
God bless Florida.
And I think he was going after someone who was a drug dealer.
Oh, to eat them? Or?
I think. Well, that was the end result. I think he just wanted to.
He wanted to
hurt
fuck
them.
up the drug dealer's career. If he didn't have a face, how is he going to sell product?
Yeah,
true.
So he's like, I'm going to ruin your career. You will never sell again.
I mean, yeah.
And that's just smart. That's
the
business.
coolest drug dealers I ever met all had masks. So.
Had no face.
He'll be fine. That drug dealer will be fine. He was in Miami. He'll be fine.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah, okay, well, things are going really well. We're talking about some really positive subjects
Shit,
today.
dicks, and puking.
Shit, dicks,
Licking
psychedelics.
frogs,
And licking
faces.
frogs.
Eating faces. I mean, hey, that's Bremerton, y'all.
Dude, there's this... Ben was telling me a story when we were in a food truck alley in Portland, and, it led down another road. We were talking about your crazy relationship with this girl. We can talk about that if we want.
Which one, man?
Okay.
I'll get to that in a second, but at the end, let's just say at the end of the story, Gabe said some sort of joke to you, or reference that I didn't get, and your reply to it was, "I love strangling women," and you said it really loud.
I remember yelling that at a crowd.
And,
in Portland.
Yeah,
between 2 food trucks and like picnic tables and just a bunch of white people just like
there was a couple,
looking up at Ben like,
And I think I repeated it a couple of times because I was questioned.
Yeah, I remember the one time where it was like you were like this and you said it pretty loud in your Ben voice. So there wasn't a single person who did not hear it. There was music going. There was a bit of noise, thankfully, because I was just like I put my hands in my pocket and just looking around like.
What would?
Let's move on to another bar, huh, guys?
But let's say you weren't with me. You didn't know me. Here I am saying I enjoy strangling women.
You said it in a very funny, positive tone.
I was being 100% serious when I said that comment.
Okay, well, that's
Thank
recorded
you
now.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
We're gonna take a quick break. Ben might not be back after this break. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. We were talking about
Oh god,
the horse.
Are we name dropping on this thing?
He will name drop everything.
Oh man.
How many exist in this world?
At least 2.
You know one?
I know one.
What, do you think she'll ever hear this, man?
I mean, ooh.
You gonna start sharing it a bunch?
I'm a man.
You gonna tag her like, "Hey, you're mentioned in here." Just saying, you're gonna get a lot of cred.
Oh yeah, probably
Internet
cred.
Points.
Yeah, no, fuck it, I'm down.
Okay.
What's your question?
Okay, her name's right.
Wow, riveting.
Change the name.
Riveting.
Wow.
I'll edit it in post. Wink, wink,
wink, wink.
But yeah.
What about her?
I was pretty high when you were telling the story, but I remember model horses.
Whoa, you're giving it all away. Just let me take it.
Okay, yeah. You start it, man.
Okay, like I said, I've had quite the life. Going through a divorce, pretty awesome. I rebounded super hard with an employee.
Good start.
I don't recommend that, Armi.
Oh.
I don't. Shit. Anyway, so she actually ended up getting a new job, and then we officially started dating, and it was a rush, man. It was not. I was not thinking. I had my blinders on. You know those horses running through the street that are super depressed and probably need to lick a frog? Yeah, I was one of those horses, right?
Same horses.
Old town horses.
Give them frogs.
So she's actually in Florida doing something with like her boyfriend. It was kind of fucked up how we got together. But
Okay.
So
There's a
she
lot
calls
of
me. She calls me drunk, and I got a weakness, and I'm gonna share what she said to me that broke down my walls.
Oof.
She said, "I've never wanted to have children until I've met you."
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's some
and
deep stuff.
I have the need to seed,
God.
and so
That's your weakness.
that's my weakness. I have the need to seed,
Oh, I believe it.
and so I put my blindfold on. And
I have the need to see.
I got
Is
the
that
need-
your Tinder bio?
That's my pickup line. My pickup line is, "You would look great pregnant."
Oh,
That's my pickup line.
does it work?
You know what? I say it's my
First-
pickup line, but I have not used
First
it.
move, dude.
Oh Lord, have
So
mercy.
I get together with this girl, and it's like, hot damn, dude. After a month, we're talking about like getting married. Like, it's insane.
Yikes.
It's insane.
What are you guys, lesbians?
That's, you bring up such a funny point. I was actually approached and asked if I was dating a lesbian
Oh,
because
by who?
friends, all of my friends.
Okay,
Yeah,
priest,
yeah.
the local priest.
And I had my eyes closed, man. But one day I woke up and I looked around, and there was like 400 model horses in this girl's room area.
Like tiny ones.
They range from like a foot
Whoa.
to like little ones, man.
Okay.
And we talked a little bit more, and the red flags were starting to pop up.
That
My
was-
blinders were holding strong. They were holding so strong, and
I can't believe
and
that.
we were talking about our future, right? Talking about getting married and all this stuff.
At 1 month.
Man, I'd like met her whole
You didn't
family.
realize, like, if I'm marrying her, I'm also marrying these horses.
Well, no. So the thing is, I became a little bit more responsible in one of my other relationships, where I started to think about the future of finances,
That's
and
a
we
good start.
started talking about debt. I'm a debt-free man.
Budgeting in those horses,
Yes,
dude.
I'm
Oh my
I'm a
God.
debt-free man.
That's great.
I am not.
Congratulations.
And
to that.
I was talking to her about debt, and she's like, "Oh, I have a little bit of debt." And I was like, "Oh, okay, no pressure, And she eventually told me she had about $30,000 of debt.
Oh, that's-
and I was like, I get that's not I mean, no, yeah,
you
no,
got you
exactly.
went to school for years,
no, no,
so
no.
I
Exactly.
owe my life to the government. Okay? If some government official came here and said bend over, I'd be bent over and lubed up
Like,
already.
yes,
That's
yes,
not-
and then they'd hand
Yes.
you your tax return, like,
Yep.
as they were.
Psych.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
little fish hook, little fish hook. Come on, buddy.
I got like $30 back from my tax return.
Woo,
Anyways,
woo.
No.
Yeah, that's
tax
what I'm talking about.
That's
That's America.
1.5 frogs. Anyways.
1.5 frogs.
I doubt
feel like
it.
those frogs would be
Those are rich
expensive.
people frogs, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, you get the bargain bin of frogs you reach your hand
Yeah.
into.
It's just a toad.
Like missing a leg.
those will give you a good trip, I'm sure. The $30 frogs.
You gotta lick 10 more of them, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah, this frog ain't vaccinated, by the way.
That's
Look at your own risk.
shit. It's
But-
bumpy.
And it's like one of those angry screaming toads, like.
The Pac-Man frog or something. Anyways, what were
That
we
was,
saying?
that was terrible. Oh.
Horses and blinkers.
Oh, yes, no, so I mean,
Your blinkers were, your blinders were
Yeah.
full on. You were
So-
still unwavering.
Unwavering.
It's amazing. You
Yeah.
were sober and
Need to seed, man.
The
Need to see.
Need to see. That's
So,
right.
so she told me she had about 30,000 debt, and honestly,
Your third eye.
honestly, in America, I feel like 30 grand is pretty typical,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it
just
is.
just kind of in general. You got a car, maybe some school stuff going on,
Just
right?
an average.
That's pretty normal.
And that's what I was thinking in my mind, and I said, "Oh, what's your debt for?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Model horses."
No, she did not.
$30,000 in model horse debt.
And those were the ones present in her living room.
Yeah, they were
Like,
all there, dude.
Those are the ones she was
The
indebted
30
to.
They were everywhere.
The $30,000
$30,000 in model horse debt.
in the room.
Yes. So actually, I learned.
Was
I
she
learned-
planning on reselling them?
So I learned a little bit. There's actually the sculptor who sculpts the horse,
What are they made out of?
and then
Plaster, right?
yeah, there's the sculptor who sculpts it. Right, you get a premium price for whatever the artist.
And they're
is.
white, right? They're unpainted.
Yes, and then you
Oh,
have
they meant the person doing it.
The
They're,
person-
they're all white.
Who
And then-
are we joking?
And then you have the person
Hey,
who paints
Little
the
Nas
horse.
X, Old Town Horses. That's not a white guy.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What was that hip hop song you showed me? That was "Take My Horse to the Old Town
Oh,
Road."
Yeah.
That's a black guy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds terrible.
He seems to really like horses a lot. He
Maybe
wants
he
to
does.
take a horse to a hotel room. That's
Maybe
what it
he can
seems like.
get with your girl. They could be-
Whoa, not my girl, bud.
No, sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
So I
This
figured-
was a past.
I figured out that this is Ben, buddy. This isn't good. It finally clicked one day, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I think we were holding hands at work when this popped in my head, and I was like, ow, ow, ow. And it just snapped one day, and I just kind of lost my shit for a second.
What did you...
And
Choker?
Well, just knocking those horses down.
Oh, man. Yeah. Was choking involved? Absolutely.
Oh.
That's right. That's what I was beginning this story with.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Well,
yeah.
It's kind of my thing.
if it's consensual, why not?
Yeah.
It was definitely consensual.
I agree with that. Most of the time.
He's nodding.
Most of the time.
Not my lumpy waifu pillow, though. I choked the shit out of that.
No consent needed. It's a
Yeah.
Silent, but...
So, what,
but,
you guys getting married?
Oh, no. So I realized that, hey, this was a hardcore rebound. And, dude, it was bad. Like, we were saying, like, I love you to each other. Dude, it was...
And how long was that until you realized?
We dated for 2 months total.
2 months.
Wow.
So then you had to say, sorry, this is just a really hard rebound.
Yeah, so I was completely honest. I said, man, I really don't know where I'm at right now. I'm not looking for any sort of real relationship. This is not my path.
That's a mature
I need to
thing
fix
to say.
this brain of mine.
Yeah.
And little Benjamin ain't helping.
It's not you, it's
Need
me.
to see.
Works every time.
You just see it somewhere else.
If you said it was her, I don't know, dude.
I mean, she
Might have sharpened some of those hooves.
Just say, I fucking hate
Oh my god. Just fucking slip and slide comes out of her. Like, take me now.
Yeah, if you were going to propose a
Oh man.
month
On horseback?
later...
Oh
yeah,
shit.
on horseback.
Oh shit. Oh my god. My lady.
What if you did it like on a camel on accident? Like,
You
shit.
just don't know what
I never got
Wrong
camels.
animal.
Why does some have one hump, one have two?
I think they're different species.
Genetics, right? Yeah, like...
Are there 3 hump camels?
No.
No.
Maybe...
I mean...
Oh,
knows?
dad joke time. What? I don't know how to set it up.
You are the only dad here, so...
I don't know how to set it up. But it's like, oh, what do you call a 3 hump camel? Pregnant.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Heard that one.
My poor
Dude,
kid.
watching animals give birth, it's prime stuff right there.
Is
Whoa,
it?
that's weird, man.
No,
How many animals have you watched give birth?
Live.
Not live, ever.
Really?
This is just like your fucking Google search, like
You know, you ever watch, like,
animals being birthed.
any animal documentary on Netflix?
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of...
Is
crazy
that under a
shit.
hidden little section, like, for Christian
No,
only?
it's just, like, part of an episode of, like...
New hit movies, action, comedy, animal births.
Most recently watched.
Yeah, most-
Thanksgiving birth.
Yeah.
Continue
And
watching
then
for
my
Christian.
then my Netflix filter totally changes. Like, because you watch this, is like full of
Because you watched animal births.
Gone Wild.
Well, you know they have like the big fireplaces for like Christmas time. You could just have like animal bursts, like 24/7 loop.
A montage.
It's like white noise, just like the
yeah.
guttural animal noises.
Best Easter ever.
How relaxing.
I'm gonna put on my favorite filter.
Walk out with your robe and your corncob pipe.
What is that? Oh, it's 10 hours of giraffes giving birth.
Set in the
my
mood.
favorite
Set in the mood. That's what I want to have sex to. Just
man.
animals screaming in pain.
Dude. I mean, I don't know what your sex sounds like. But my
I don't want to tell you.
You can't know.
Oh man,
You cannot know.
I feel really bad. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to this girl.
Oh yeah, horse.
Talking about sex and noises during sex.
Oh god. Were the horses in the bedroom?
Oh no, they weren't.
Okay.
Not one?
Her dogs
Not even a little
her
one?
dogs were.
The dogs were.
Oh yeah.
No,
How many dogs did you have?
Stop.
6?
Stop. I need to share this.
Okay.
So
Currently choking us out right now.
So
Holding on to place.
yes, both of my hands.
Okay, finish your story. Okay.
Okay, so you know when you meet a girl and you start to date or whatever.
Yes.
and
Yes,
you're-
everyone.
Yes,
Of course I do.
Yes, I meet lots of women. They have breasts.
I love women. Anyways, continue with the story.
Yes. Heterosexuality.
There's something Ben doesn't know.
I do weird
So-
things. Anyways, continue with this.
So you're curious in general. So Army, typically when you
with
meet
this
a woman,
relatable. Yes, when I meet a woman.
just so I can. So let's say you're. So you can help relate. So I can help relate this to you.
Okay.
Waifu pillow. You're curious about what do the lumps feel like, right? So I'm using this. So imagine that your waifu pillow
Okay.
is a real human.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I do.
And you're curious what the lumps are like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I am always
that's where I'm
immersed.
at. And you're also curious about the integrity and kind of how that pillow is going to hold up after some rough use.
Okay.
So I'm
know
thinking.
exactly what
Okay, good. We're on the same page. Good.
On the same page.
Okay. Wow. Thank you for painting that picture for me, Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to, naturally, what is sex gonna be like, right? With this woman, and I'm thinking like, I'm trying to imagine certain noises potentially,
Like name.
yeah, neighing, like.
Are you fantasizing about it beforehand? Like,
Yeah.
There's a saddle involved. No,
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, sorry.
but so
It would be.
Jotting down
So
notes.
I have some expectations, right? My expectations necessarily aren't like super high, but there's an expectation of like there might potentially be
there's gonna be some cowboy sex.
something, right? We have sex for the first time, no sounds. She makes zero.
No.
There's an exhale every now and then, but there's
Every
no
now.
there's no tone to it. No. It's just like
What?
I'm like what
Wow.
the fuck am I doing wrong here?
Is she?
You guys fucking in a library?
Yeah. You know that Japanese.
But
name,
you're
right?
still like, why aren't you yelling?
And it really
She's like reading like Brave New World, like
Horse
just a
Daily.
tear.
a
One
single
tear.
tear switches to Kill a Mockingbird.
And it blew my mind. It really blew my mind because we rely on these women to help guide us in the direction that is most pleasurable. And the best way to do that is not by communication through words, but communication through sound and body language.
Wow.
And if there's
Passion.
there's nothing there, how
Like,
how do I
Fabio.
make you feel good? You know what I'm
so
saying?
you were really not only confused, but you were like, was your confidence affected by
My
this?
confidence wasn't affected. Okay, yes, this is a safe place. Nobody's hearing this. So yes,
No one.
I mean, kind of.
this is a nest. This is a nest. And yes, I think
leave this to the 10 of you that are listening. All right.
in general, I
Patreon
feel like okay, you can agree with me if you're with some girl and just you can hear you out in the street, like you're like
Army especially.
you're like hot damn. I did my job. You're standing there naked.
You're Captain Morgan posing
100%.
after that act.
100%.
sex.
100%. There's not a better feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Army, I'm sure you can agree with me.
100%. I love it when women make those noises.
Yeah, how many mattresses have you broken?
Plenty. Actually.
Oh man, just fucking pile driving that waifu, huh?
Yep. It's just a piece.
What's the male equivalent of a waifu called?
Husband dude?
The cuddle buddies. Have you seen those pillows that are cuddle buddies?
Oh.
There are male ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like the arm. And the
Yeah, there's like the one with the arm, and it's like
I
kind
kind
of
of
creepy.
want one. I mean,
That might
a
help
pillow-
my
it's like-
comfort level, you know?
It's a pillow with an arm.
I side sleep a lot, so there's always like an arm or a leg
Ooh,
going like.
That'd be nice. Just
Yeah.
like. Anyway,
know?
so
If you get like eight of them with arms, and they just wrap yourself up in them,
I would just sleep
just
in
arms?
a
Why
bed
not?
of them.
and just
a bed
like
of
just
arms.
like put them over your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Anyways.
I don't
less
know.
breathing.
I don't know where my story is going. I don't know if you had a question.
Wait, well, did she ever make a noise? Following.
Okay. God damn. This
Did
is,
you ever talk about
this
it?
is-
Like,
okay,
are you enjoying
okay.
this, or what? Is something wrong?
So that was the third time that we tried to have sex.
Third time.
What do you mean? Okay.
So
Tried to have sex.
So let me paint a picture here.
I'm guessing you couldn't continue out of.
No. Hold on. It's a logistics thing. It's a logistics thing. okay?
Logistics.
So,
That's what you're thinking.
She's about 5'3".
Okay.
Right.
Pretty petite, big booty though.
Ben,
pretty
5'8".
Bed 5'3"
And
and a half.
you know, this question does come up a lot for me for some reason. But like, oh man, how big's your dick? And it's like, oh, I don't know, you dude. We're in an elevator. but in general, I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to say any numbers. But I'm a proportionate man, and she was a proportionate woman.
Okay.
6'8", 5'4". It took the third time.
At least 3 inches.
Yeah.
At least 4.
Oh man, it was.
Between 4 to 5.
Holy shit, dude. I got
He's pulling it out right now.
No.
and it's,
Anyway,
I would
what,
say
you were
about
busting
4
her
to
guts
5.
up? What's going on?
No. Hold on. The first time we tried to have sex, I just started laughing because I was like, this isn't gonna happen. This is no way this is gonna work.
Yeah.
You
Seemed
know?
daunting, right?
Second time, nope, not making it anywhere, right? Third time, we were drunk, and she just said, fuck it. And she was on top of me. She grabbed the mattress and pulled herself down onto me.
Oh my god.
And that's
without making any noise.
that was the only time she made
Just
noises.
grunting.
No grunting?
Oh, yes, it was grunting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, you should have seen the determination in her
Was
eyes.
her face red?
It was
Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out what's going on here, Ben.
It was
I think your dick is too fucking big.
Whoa, we're not talking about. Okay, no, jeez Louise. Anyway,
She might have been having an issue.
no, it just
You know what I mean?
Again,
Like-
we're proportions here, okay? I'm not some porn star, but I'm a proportionate man. And like we had sex for a little bit, and she's like, I gotta stop, and then she like went into the bathroom. I was like,
cried.
are you? I was like, are you okay? She's like, don't come in here.
Was she bleeding to death? Like, what's going on?
She's like, I'm gonna take a shower. It's like, do you want me to take a shower with you? She's like, no. And then she walked funny the rest
What
of the day.
did you do?
I didn't do it. This was her. This was all her own free will.
True, man.
She grabbed the mattress, and
With her tiny little
and
hands.
she.
It was her
pulled-
decision
she
in the
pulled
end.
down.
She pulled down on
It
your
was
body.
a mess. Yeah.
And the dogs were watching, the horses were watching.
Oh man, this was at a hotel.
Oh,
We
what?
fucked those sheets up.
Good. I'm glad it was a hotel.
Yeah.
Because it was probably at her house, all those horses would just like, bling, 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 and they'd fall off. And
Yeah, there goes 10 grand.
yeah, another
Oh my god, yeah.
30 grand.
Yeah,
down the drain.
she's like, oh, I just bought a horse. I was like, oh yeah. She's like, oh, it was only $450. I was like, oh.
Oh.
Like, okay, so you've seen them. Do you think they're worth that
Did
much?
you?
Okay,
any, like
you can't
pictures?
put a price on art because the beauty
You can.
is in the
I think
eye
most people can.
of the beholder, right?
Those people put a price on those fucking horses.
Yeah.
Have you seen art that's like goes for like $1.2 million?
Of course,
and
yeah.
you're looking at it and you're like, what? I could fucking
Right.
slap some 2x4s and blood on this.
It's like the artist just put paint on their ass cheeks
Right.
and pressed them against the canvas. 8 million.
It's all subjective.
Ooh.
Like there is no.
God, there's so many
price.
side things. You triggered something in my mind. I was gonna start.
I'm a triggering individual.
I was gonna.
You really
I
are.
really am.
I was gonna do paintings, like legit paintings that I painted with my dick. But no. Hold on. Hear me out.
Here we go, guys.
Hear me out.
Shut
No.
the
Hear
fuck
me out.
up.
Hear me out. But you
You
can't.
Jackson
No.
Pollock
You
looking.
can't tell that it was
Who's that?
painted.
Oh, sorry.
You can't
He's
tell
an
it was painted
artist.
by somebody's dick. And I would sell them, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is a nice painting." And then secretly in my mind, I'm like, "I painted out my dick." They just bought a painting I made with my dick. I thought that.
I don't think you're the first person
hilarious.
to probably do that.
Yeah, probably not the first
the
person.
the entire painting, guys. Come on.
The entire painting.
Oh,
Okay, we're setting a record here.
Woo, okay.
You're contacting Guinness like first painting finished with an entire dick.
Mural.
It's an 8-story high mural. Okay.
With
just
just
a man
one,
lift, just like
just one penis.
Just one.
Not two.
one.
No
penis.
brushes.
It took him over a year to complete.
One
on the
moist
side
penis.
of this brick building.
It's just a.
Take that,
Mural.
art.
Yeah.
Man, we're rabbit trailing so hard on
That's
everything. This is great.
This is what this is, man.
This is the
Yeah.
show. Actually.
Yeah.
Those, I mean, yeah.
It's just us talking about
Anything,
dicks and
literally anything,
horses.
and it's still on YouTube somehow. It's
Yeah.
surviving.
We have over 1 billion views. Did you know that?
Man, you guys must be soaking up the money.
We have,
Yeah,
I think we have
AdSense.
at least like 40 views on it per video.
They're on mine.
You're just repeating,
But
it,
just like
looping
my,
it.
my parts. I like skip over yours sometimes.
Oh, you made like a little like sheet of like, okay, I'm at this timestamp. That's
And
what
I
I'm
just, like,
talking.
click on the times.
Yeah,
And just
I
go
love
through
the sound of
voice.
my own voice too.
Same.
Armi, have you created YouTube videos?
Whoa. I actually.
For what, school projects?
No, just.
It's
just
unfortunate that
just
you
for
asked
fun.
because I have actually. And thankfully I don't remember how to get to them, but
They're pretty terrible.
I used to be an emo kid.
Oh, dude.
Yes!
I
Not
can
o-
see
hold on, not only was I an emo
My
kid,
Chemical
but I was
Romance.
also like a Naruto fan.
Oh,
it. Waifu pillow. Did you
Yeah.
seriously
Two
run
peas
around
in the
with your
same
pants
pod.
down?
So
my dude.
this video.
you were an emo weeb?
Yep.
No way.
Oh man! So basically,
too.
me and like 3 other friends recorded this like probably 10-minute video of us running around pretending to be ninja. While,
You
like,
doing the Naruto run with the hands
while, like,
back?
Paramore and like other shit is
my
happening.
God.
It's like very hot topic.
What a beautiful sight.
Very hot topic.
very hot topic, but it was. I mean, probably the saddest.
Do you think
thing I've
this
done
is
in
still
my life.
on the internet?
Oh, probably. Do I know how to get there? No.
Yes,
Dang
you do.
it.
Yes, I do, and I will not. You hold a gun
One
to my
day,
head.
I will find it.
Yeah.
So I thought
Myself.
it'd be fun to make a YouTube video with my daughter and her Barbies,
Okay.
and it's still on there. And I completely take over. She has
You
this.
just push it aside.
She has this
It's a
innocent.
pen shot.
She has this innocent idea, and I wreck it. And I use some voices, and it turns into.
Wow, you take
Oh,
the
man.
director reins from her,
Man, I don't know.
her little
Little
baby
hands.
grasp,
I
and you're
that's,
like,
I feel like that's something for next time. The audio on it is phenomenal, and it's very easy to search. I don't know how much time you have. It's like a 2-minute clip. You literally go to YouTube and type in. You literally go to YouTube and type in "crazy Barbie."
Do we want to watch a video on our podcast? Do I just describe the video?
The voices. No, it's the voices.
Okay, what am I searching?
You would just "crazy Barbie."
Crazy Barbie. I'm sure that'll.
And I mean, it's been a bit.
Wow, there's
you're gonna just gonna have to go down, man.
Oh God, dude.
You know what? Maybe I'll do some search on a break.
Yeah, there's too much at this point.
Yeah, no, they're
YouTube is kind of a cesspool now. It's full of toy channels
and kids.
Most of YouTube's money comes from children watching shit videos.
Yes,
so
watching it on fucking repeat. I've seen those.
Yeah, what kids do now is like instead of having a Game Boy with Pokemon when you're out with your mom, you have an iPad and
You have mom?
Oh,
I had a mom, yes.
Must be nice.
I was raised by wolves.
Yeah, I sacrificed her to my vampire.
But it was all the runt wolves, so they were all the omegas, so it wasn't really fun.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't really provided for. Anyways,
not relatable.
Well, I feel like don't waste your time looking. I'm
not.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's gone. The show's over.
We'll find it another episode, Ben. Don't you worry.
How tall is your daughter, by the way? Like 7 feet tall?
That's right.
She's 6 foot.
Oh,
12 years old.
6 foot.
Wait.
Already genetically superior to me.
Yeah. I found it. It's Crazy Barbie Goes Camping. It's the second video. It's the second video that popped up.
Crazy Barbie goes camping?
Crazy Barbie Goes Camping.
Oh my.
And it's actually titled with my ex-wife's name. 551 views.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh, 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Okay, hold on. It gets to a point where I take over.
Should I skip to that?
There's actually going to be a black screen that says, Barbie found some pills or something. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
What?
There it is. There.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay,
you were just on it.
This is a Barbie's playhouse, and there's some children. And his daughter is narrating all the voices of the characters.
I'm the
There's
dog.
a dog.
That's my sock hand.
Okay, and that's happening, and let's skip to this text.
Okay, right there. Yeah.
The girls went to get food while they were away. While they were away, Barbie got a headache. But instead of taking an aspirin, Barbie accidentally took a crazy pill.
What is this?
And you added a fart into this?
Oh, you didn't buy it.
Oh my God! What is this, Ben? What have you?
What are the comments like?
I love this video from Aaliyah. This vid is so hilarious. XD. No, these are fake. I'm adding a comment to this.
Yeah, add a hate comment.
What is this fucking?
Okay, this shit makes it stop.
JK. Please make more.
Please, PLZ.
PLZ, make more. Okay, so Ben made this.
Here's the image. Ben just rips the camera from his daughter's
And this is just 4 years ago. She's crying on a bed. Barbie's not having a good trip with this crazy pill. She might have had a little...
Right here, listen.
I'm not gonna make pancakes. Not there to mix it together.
I am in shock.
Does it turn out?
This is my voice.
Where's your daughter?
My daughter's like crying off to the side.
She's trying to sneak in. Like she can't. She's putting the dog in the toilet. That's how much fun she's not having with your directorial debut here, Ben.
What a good dad.
You turned this into like some Barbie experimental film.
Now you're yelling at your
Now Barbie's yelling at her dog drinking the toilet water. She's got a pan in her hand. She's smacking the dog. This is a very inspirational film for children. One dislike.
She's doing the worm now.
6 likes, 1 dislike. Should we make it 2?
We don't have to continue this. It hurts my stomach to watch.
Oh God.
It hurts my heart to watch.
Hold on. She gets stuck underneath the bed.
Ben, I can't.
Just hold on. Just.
What?
Wow. So this is like Barbie as like a drugged up trailer home mom, you know, like
Just raising her 2 kids. Ben, are you okay? Are you truly?
4 years later,
Oh,
he's
man.
probably better.
Damn.
Okay,
On that note,
that's enough of that.
pause, delete, and never
If you want to look that up,
Man.
just look up Crazy Barbie Goes Camping.
I'm so
You'll get to see that gold for yourself.
How do videos get deleted off of YouTube?
You have
just
to log
forever.
into that account and do it yourself. And
I
that
mean-
said, a different Taylor's name. I'm not sure that's your YouTube channel, Ben.
Ooh, man, speaking of my fucked up life. So, my ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, she came to me and she said, I'd like to get a divorce. Well, in general, right? I told her I wanted a divorce a while ago. It's been a back and forth thing.
Okay.
But she said, but I'd like to keep your last name. And I said,
My mom did that.
well, we don't have kids.
Oh,
We don't have kids.
that's true.
She wants to keep my last name because everybody knows her at her job with my last name. And she said she doesn't want to lose any of those contacts. I would be confused.
What?
She
Because
gets
of contacts in her phone?
she gets a lot of worth from her job and her position.
Uh-huh.
And so if she changed the last name, she's worried that she would somehow lose
I see.
that power. And I thought that was really
You-
interesting. So she's going to keep my last name, even though we're getting divorced, and we have no kids.
Damn. Maybe that's what she got with you, just for the name. Who knows?
Well, when I got with her, she actually had her ex-husband's last name, so I'm number 2.
Okay, so she likes keeping names. That's
Yeah,
all.
she's a namekeeper.
She's a name keeper.
She made the ex-husband's name her middle name, huh?
Yeah, just moving into
Oh man,
Alright.
yeah.
A giant middle name.
Yep.
Oh man,
Just
yeah.
a bunch of men's last
I
names.
thought that was strange though. You know.
It
It's
is
a little
strange, but
strange.
it makes sense from a business standpoint.
That's just the reason you. That's the reason you deduct it in your head, right? Like she didn't actually explain that.
No,
whole
she
thing to
did.
you.
She did explain that exactly to me. She's a very.
She really said to you, like, my job will be affected if I change my last name.
She over-explains. Dear God, yes. She had told me everything.
Was there a
and-
PowerPoint,
holy
a TED
shit.
Talk? I guess.
Okay.
I'm
TED
keeping
Talk.
my husband's name.
So
Slide
we,
1.
So when we took the papers, our divorce papers, into the facilitator has to see it prior to the judge, right, to make sure there's not a bunch of bullshit in there and weeds it out. So the judge just has to look at check boxes and be okie dokie, right?
Is that what all
Yeah.
judges sound like?
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, lunchtime.
court case is final.
Ooh, sandwich. So, but
please.
she did, she did the paperwork and she handed it to the facilitator, and the facilitator's eyes
What's
are just
this?
like they're just wide, and she's like what the.
She made a book for this
It was a
facilitator.
book. There's check boxes.
Oh, yeah.
There's check boxes, and my ex put full pages for answers for the check boxes.
What?
Yes.
Like to justify the answer? Or what?
Just to write in as much details as possible.
Damn.
And the facilitator's
She must
like,
have got a
I've-
really good SAT score, because you
Yeah.
got to, like, explain all those answers, you know?
Yeah.
And the facilitator was real with us. She's like, the judge isn't going to read this. He just looks for check boxes.
Dang.
And I was like, yeah, nope. Yeah.
But what did she say?
She's
Like,
like-
no, I
She had a
prefer
20
you
No,
read
that's
it.
yeah.
Wow. So she just added 20 pages to explain what she was doing.
Okay, to be fair, it was like 5.
Okay.
So she really needed to feel, like,
Well, here's the thing.
validated
in,
for, like...
in our divorce, it was uncontested. We both agreed. There's no
Yeah.
kids. Property's already been split.
Yeah. So what's the...
Yeah,
Wow.
Dang, dude.
it was hardcore.
That sounds so fun.
Well, good luck to her. I hope...
I see her every day pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah, we park in the same parking lot.
Still work in the same place. And...
Okay, how's it going? And she's like, fuck you.
Dude, that's what happens. Well, she doesn't say that, but she won't look at me, and she's really awkward. Right? She's convinced. Okay, she's convinced that I cheated on her, and we both both have different definitions of cheating. This is my definition. Allow me to share, and I will share her definition.
Okay, let's hear it.
My definition of cheating. Okay, yes, my definition of cheating. You are in a committed relationship.
I didn't know you could have your own definition.
No. So no, seriously, no. Just tell me if you disagree.
Go,
then
go,
I'll
go.
tell you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So
I'm with
you are in a committed relationship with one person. You are together.
Yes.
You sleep with somebody while you are in that committed relationship together. I consider that cheating.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Her definition is, as long as you're married, if you sleep with somebody, that's cheating. That's what she told me. No matter what. I told her I want a divorce. I don't want to be in this relationship. And then I started another one. There was no...
With the horse girl.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You're really good at choices.
No, I made a lot of bad choices, man. So,
Let me know when you find another animal girl. We'll talk about it.
Maybe we'll
on
host
here.
her in the show. Can we bring Horse Girl?
Oh my god, don't. Oh,
She
shit.
It's a four-way talk
I
show.
don't know if I want her in here.
I don't think there's enough space for horses.
I gotta rent out a stable.
Well, I'm pretty sure your wife knows her, so... Yeah.
True.
Oh.
Let's not
Gotta
go
have
into
none.
detail of who she actually is, please.
We already did!
I've said
Who
enough.
else matches this goddamn description?
So fuck me. You say, Armi's a nurse who works at this hospital. Hey,
No, I'm not talking about us.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about people we were talking about
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Let's make
saying
up names.
terrible things
Her name's
about.
Stephanie.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Stephanie Miranda. Well, I don't
Anyway,
know what was I talking about? I had something.
Yeah, divorce
Shit.
sounds fun.
Yeah, what was it? I was saying something. You son of a bitch.
Yes, I agree with the
Divorce
with the relationship
so
thing.
The cheating, yeah.
You'd have to declare it. You know, if you want to stay married and in that relationship, you have to declare it like an open relationship. If you want to count it as not cheating,
I can never do that.
And
That's-
there's
that's
plenty of people
blows
who
my mind.
don't do that or can't do it emotionally. But there are a lot of people who do that.
Sure.
And that I would consider not cheating. But that's the only
Well, yeah, because they
One.
talk about it. They say, this is what we can.
they
and
agree
can't
to
do.
it.
Yes.
a
And
mutual agreement.
I believe in complete honesty.
But
That's
you guys
why.
were clearly separating, and
Well, we were already separated.
yeah, right.
And
but
then
the
I told her I
divorce
wanted a
wasn't
divorce.
final, right?
Yeah.
As if that matters at that point.
Wow.
And so she said, "I can't forgive you for cheating on me." And she's like, "I need you to apologize for cheating on me." I'm like, I can't because I don't think I did. And you know what? I've been to a lot of marriage counseling. It would be disrespectful to tell you otherwise. For me to go against what I truly believe. To placate you. That would be very disrespectful to you, and I would not be honoring myself.
Wow.
Hey, man, yeah, I would.
4 years.
I'd
of
be in the
marriage
same.
counseling.
4 years of marriage counseling?
Ever since we got married. More than 4 years.
At this point,
We saw a pre-marriage counselor from our church, right? Pastor. He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll do pre-marriage counseling." Session 2, he said, "Maybe you guys should see a professional."
Whoa.
Session 2.
He's like, I can't even do this.
Yeah. Our last marriage
Leaving the
counselor.
church, I can't. I'm
first
traumatized.
session.
Second session.
Oh, second session.
Our last counselor quit on us. He said, "I can no longer see both of you." He said, "This is a waste of your time, and this is a waste of my time."
Whoa.
Yeah. So our last marriage counselor bailed on us.
Dude,
Well,
Yeah. Anyways, marriage.
I need a meter. I'm just kidding.
Solid cheater. Dirty fucking cheater.
loves horses and chokes girls. And what is it? Breeds to seed? No, seeds.
Need to
Need to
see
see.
Need to
two.
Two.
It sounds like a sequel to a movie.
Yeah.
Need to see 2.
Part 2. 3D.
That's a Steven Seagal movie.
Coming this summer.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh.
My eye.
Round 2. Anyways.
Oh man. Well, we went on a roll there. That was great.
Yeah, what,
Where did we start out?
what is the theme of this show?
There is no theme.
Oh, man.
That's true.
I tried to make a little theme, but then we just end up talking about anything, and that's fine with me. As long as we're having a good old time.
Yeah, read something new.
Let's
on your
read this other
computer.
post. This
Yeah,
is a
Wizard
Google
Man.
review of a sushi place.
Oh,
Is it
It's pretty
local?
long. I don't
Is
think
this
it's
here?
local.
trappers.
It doesn't say that you have to hide, the person and location to even put it on the internet, I think. Or not, if you want to be mean, but this person completely censored that. But it's a 1-star Google review, and it starts with, "I ordered 60 or so sushi rolls because I thought they were in sale, but it turned out to be something else that as on sale. But anyways, I was also with my kids, so we were all eating sushi, and then they gave me the bill. And I saw it was over $100, which I didn't have. And since me and my kids hadn't eaten 30 of the sushi rolls, I told the waitress I'd give back the sushi for a refund of all the sushi I didn't eat. She refused. It should be every restaurant's policy that the customer is always right, always. Then I had to leave my kids at the restaurant and had to drive to the nearest ATM and get money for the bill. This is not okay. I will not be returning anytime soon." So she
Wait,
she left her kids there.
Real quick,
and never came back.
This is definitely not the main point of this, but she went to the ATM to get money to pay the bill.
A
Maybe it was
sushi
cash
bill,
only?
right? Yeah.
I would never eat at a
I guess this
cash-only
person
sushi
has
joint.
never had a credit card.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
Either way, you ordered way too much sushi for you and your kids.
60.
One,
Is that a thing, though?
two. Why would you still order that much sushi even if it was on sale? Like that's overdoing it. Like hunger wise. 3, take it home. You bought all that sushi anyway. Like
Number 4, why is it on sale?
Yeah.
it's probably a Monday. You know, fresh fish always comes on like the other part of the week, and then they still use the fish that they
This
got.
could have been in Utah.
Oh, are you a fishmonger now? You just know all about the shipping.
I know about
and the
fish.
distribution?
You ever got food poisoning from sushi, man? I have.
Makes you an expert.
On fish.
It makes
In
you.
general,
It makes
fish in
you
general.
look into
Fish
it.
and aquatic life.
It makes you like know when you want to eat sushi or not, because you know I know when it's fresh.
I might get sushi tonight.
60 rolls.
60 rolls.
Yep.
I'll keep some for
On
the rest
sale.
of my lunches during the week.
Excuse me, which rolls are on sale? I'll take 50 of them.
10 of each.
But yeah, I just love all these awesome people who post things on a public forum, and it's just beautiful to
I
read.
hate those people.
And this one is just an ungrateful mother, I think. Another one has to do with food. A lot of these posts have to do with food and waste and spending too much money or getting stuff for free and complaining about it. So this post has to do with that, getting something for free from a food bank and then complaining about the food they gave you. So it starts with
So wait, they got food from the food bank.
a
Okay.
bunch of food, and it was for a holiday Christmas dinner.
Okay.
A lot of food, and it was for their family. And it's just anyway. It starts with this. Like it starts with seriously ? Like already ungrateful. With the thousands upon thousands of dollars being raised and food being collected, this is what the Frederickson Food Bank gave us for Christmas dinner? I am stunned. Not even a bottle of juice for my children?
What kind of juice?
There's oranges.
Not even a
She
Minute
can
Maid
make
quart?
Where's my Sunny D?
Yeah, where's my
What the
purple
fuck?
stuff?
It's Tampico.
Please, don't get me wrong. I'm forever grateful to have the resource of the food bank, but I want to know where all that money and food went to.
Ooh.
A turkey, a 5-pound bag of potatoes, 2 boxes of stuffing, a bag of carrots, a bag of apples, and a bag of oranges, 1 can of string beans, 1 can of cranberry sauce, and 1 loaf of bread, 1 box of chocolates, and a dozen sugar cookies. Why didn't we even get juice or butter?
That sounds like a pretty legit meal.
What? They got a shit ton of food.
Like, this is more than just a Christmas dinner right here. Like, this is several meals and snacks and feeding your family.
A whole turkey.
It's just like a...
Not even a turkey.
How do you even think that in your brain to post that, you know?
I mean,
Like,
she can make orange juice or apple juice out of the fruits. Just saying.
Yeah, that's
a
waste of
5-pound turkey, you know? You got that for free.
Wait, it's only 5 pounds. I feel like that's.
It's like a mini turkey, yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
still, like,
No, the potatoes are 5 pounds.
5 pounds of potatoes. That's true, yeah. It's just a turkey. You're right.
just a
But
regular
still,
turkey.
just blows my mind. Like, yeah, there's plenty of people out there who are like this, but why do they post it on the internet and expect, like,
Because
a good response?
Dumb people are poor. I wanted to make sure I said that correctly. Typically, if the world works how it should, dumb people are poor. It's how it should be.
I don't know. Trump is. Oh, should we go there?
I feel like
He's pretty dumb.
He's smart. He's
In a way.
he became president because he's an idiot. Man, I feel like that takes skill. Whether if it's not
I think he has poor logic.
if it's not textbook smarts, maybe street smarts.
He's figured
Definitely.
out how to scam many
That's
people.
what, and that
He's
takes
smart.
intelligence.
He's smart at scamming people. I think every other aspect
He's
of
smart in a
intelligence-
very evil way. Yeah,
Lacking,
he,
yeah.
he finds loopholes and he finds the best way to get into your.
Yes, that has a
And he
high.
and he uses those dumb people. For one, the dumb people in the Midwest, in the
complain
middle
about
of the
the
country who
Yeah, it might be her.
Yeah.
probably
She's a Trump
her.
supporter.
Yeah, she didn't get 5 Trump steaks, I guess, which is probably what she
Is
wanted.
that a thing?
It was a thing.
It was a thing for sure.
Every single business that he's ever done has failed. Big surprise.
Trump University.
And it was like a not online. It was like a money order, like call in steak. Like you have to call a number and buy these steaks, and they'll send you them. You don't buy these steaks in like a store.
They just ship them for you.
Yeah, it was back when like those toll company like
QFC? No, QVC, whatever. Those TV shows where you call up to buy.
Yeah, it's like that, but he had his own
QVC.
ad for it and no number.
QVC.
Yeah, back when those were blowing up, that's when Trump Steaks was happening.
Trump steaks.
And those things still exist somehow. I think they're the most boring thing that has ever existed because I definitely see them whenever I go out for Christmas or Thanksgiving, see some family, certain family members, leave them on 24/7. It's like, man. And they're just talking about like a necklace for like a half hour straight. And
I always like the models because they're just like...
The models are like,
just,
I'm sure they're...
just grinning and they look like they're dead inside.
Probably.
Which is very
probably
relatable,
probably a pretty chilled job though, you know, just like stand there, wear the sweater vest because we need you to look proper, honey.
Cardigan.
You know what? And I feel like the models that turn and they don't have like one of those turntables to stand on, and they physically have to turn themselves really slowly.
Then they get pissed.
Oh,
they're
damn!
Like, I didn't have my fucking turn platform. This is bullshit. Literally, like not facing the camera,
man,
like.
I will say, late night TV when I was about 13 or 14, I watched QVC. It was a similar thing, but they were doing this Miracle bra, and it forever changed my adolescent life.
Miracle products.
And watching this preview of women...
Oh, modeling it.
They would be like, oh, here's the old crappy bra that you wore before. And it was like a little too small, and I'm like, oh my god! This is...
My 9-year-old brain!
Just screenshot
loading up that spank bank, man.
Must save.
And I remember, like, I was just like, holy shit. And that was the only time I've ever seen that commercial. Until I Googled it.
And then masturbated to it.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, we can start getting really weird when it comes to masturbation, man. I don't know if we want to delve into
Maybe
that.
not this time.
Not this episode, but...
I was quite friendly with margarine. But anyways, what were we going to talk about?
Ooh.
And Ziploc bags. Just... No? You haven't?
No.
Like margarine-covered Ziploc bags?
No, you open up a Ziploc... Okay, I'm not going to say that I've done this.
Lubed up Ziploc?
You put, like, lube or lotion inside a Ziploc bag.
I feel like the ridges on the Ziploc would, like...
Hold on, and then... This is what my friends told me.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Your friends. all the girls that you hang out with.
Yeah, and then you... Actually...
All your girlfriends with
penises. I feel like
penises.
a lot of people that know me will not want to talk to me after this. Just kidding. No,
Are you kidding me? You've told them worse.
That's true, I have. So you put the Ziploc bag with the lotion in it, in between your mattress and the box spring.
Dude, that sounds pretty solid.
So it doesn't go anywhere.
You
get the right pressure.
Yeah, and it's constant pressure.
Wow.
We are
From what I've
fucking...
heard.
We are
I have to share
vile.
a room with my twins.
We are disgusting.
We're men. Like,
we are men.
Okay, number one. Okay, can we be honest, though? A little boy that's like, hey, man, I got a boner for the first time. What the fuck do I do with this? How much education is there out there? That's why we got so many, like, weird
rub this
fucking...
couch arm because I have nothing. I don't know what else to do. I'm 6 years old. I gotta keep rubbing this couch.
Wow, 6. But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I got early boners, dude.
I mean, we don't educate, and so I think that's why we have all these like weird fucking kinks, man.
Sex ed sucked in high school for me. Yeah, it was nothing like barely any like actual education. It was
mine was
it was mostly STD warnings and safe sex stuff. Nothing like actually how any of our bodily functions work.
Body,
Can you imagine in 8th grade how to pleasure a woman? Fuck, how great would that be?
Dude, that elective would be full most of the time. All the dudes.
Like the only class you're taking notes in.
Yeah. Not
A's.
Not a single girl would make it into the application of that elective. They'd be lining up. Anime club would be empty. Sex ed would be lines out the door.
I'd still be in the anime club, you know. I wasn't.
You just bring your wife and pillow with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what do I do with these lumps again?
Yeah. Where do I put my dick? Okay. Cool.
Dude,
I'm just saying, there's a lot more beneficial things to learn than how to find the area of a triangle.
Yeah.
You're right. I haven't used that in a while.
In a while.
I haven't used anything with a hypotenuse in a long time.
They pushed all that shit for years, man. Like,
a lot of general education stuff is like, hey, you're not going to use this in 2 years, but fuck it.
Like, memorize all the presidents.
Time to learn it for 3 months.
Why?
Memorize the presidents? Like, what the...
Like, why would you?
A lot of memorization.
Who was the 7th president?
Yeah.
And a job interview.
All our schools
George
wanted
Bush.
us to win Jeopardy, I think, or some
it's
trivia
purpose.
show. any bar trivia, like, I'm educated, I know that answer.
From the South.
Seventh president. What the fuck's up with this turkey?
Who was this president who got stuck in a bathtub? Oh, I know that one. I learned that in 6th grade. Garfield.
My school teacher done taught me it.
Don't stop me.
Oh man, you said Jeopardy. I'm not trying to put a bunch of videos on it.
Jeopardy's the shit.
Have you seen Jeopardy?
No.
No, what's that?
I can't explain it to you. I feel bad. We'll get there, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not trying to.
It's all good.
I'm not trying to bog you down with stupid videos.
No, watching videos on a podcast is just a bit counterintuitive.
But
for the listener perspective.
It's Jeopardy, and there's nothing visually engaging about the show Jeopardy. It's all audio.
That's true. I mean, yeah, it's mostly
just
voices.
Okay, just do 10 seconds of it. Just Jeopardy.
We'll do 9. All right.
Jeopardy.
Jeff Party.
Okay, is that the short one? You gotta do the shorter one.
52 seconds.
Yeah, 52 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, God.
welcome to our show. Good champion and Jeff. And Jeff, happy to welcome you to our program as well. Here are the categories. First off, Jeff, 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 and Jeff.
And
Let's try Jeff for 200.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff for 400.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is Jeff?
That's right.
Jeff for 600.
Jeff. Jeff.
What is San Francisco?
Nope. Jeff. Right again.
Jeff for 1,000.
Jeff.
Wow.
Jeff.
They don't know that one.
Jeff.
The answer would be Jeff.
That would be Jeff.
Jeff.
And that was the first episode of Jeff Party.
Sorry,
Yeah. I'd watch that every day.
things pop in my head, man. What is San Francisco?
Oh, that's a good meme. That's a good one. I've never seen that.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Good Jeopardy meme. Great work.
Great work.
Great work.
You did it.
I studied for this podcast.
I would hope you would.
We
man.
sent you a packet. Did you
We
read
are
it?
the
Oh, yes, I definitely did.
we were
Seventh
the
president.
meme masters.
Hey, you guys ever played D&D?
Of course.
I mean, you guys look like a
of
bunch of nerds.
course.
I haven't.
I've had some terrible D&D experiences.
Oh, man.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Like
Yeah.
very controlling
Ooh.
GMs. And
Like you don't do something like, oh, you just lost your leg. You're
and
like, oh,
me
fuck
being
you.
really
What?
new at the game and building a really bad character and no one telling me about it and just letting me have that bad character for like a month or two, just like, oh, I didn't realize I sucked so hard, I just wanted to be cool. But like as I was like using, I chose
Drugs? Oh.
okay,
Just regular use.
I should have known,
Just
but
regular
I
use.
chose a poisoner in
Okay.
Pathfinder, which
Okay.
is a rogue subclass.
Yep.
And
Sneaky.
and yeah, they suck a lot apparently. Poisoners, you have to have a lot of crafting and make the poisons yourselves, and
Ew.
they're not
I need
even
more frogs.
they're not even that
Where are the
strong.
frogs?
They're not very
Stay
strong
asleep,
in the
duck,
beginning,
duck.
and your
sorry.
weapons are also not very strong in the beginning. So combining two shitty things into one thing, I was basically just like poking like
Ultimate shit.
goblins in the
In the shin.
their
Right in the shit.
right in their goblin shins, and they're just like slapping like flies. Because, hey, maybe goblins have poison resistance or something. But yeah, basically did nothing, and I was a little rogue and felt bad.
Those are some good friends right
Well,
there.
Army, if you've never played D&D, I feel like we should podcast it up.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
Can we?
Like a
What?
D&D podcast?
Yes.
Why
Like
not?
legit?
I've never played it, so I'm
Dude,
totally
that's
down.
the best way.
Let's do it. Let's
Right?
just do it on
Yeah.
here, on Platinum Ass Cast, D&D Cast.
Yes.
I'd love to. We just have to set up a campaign and do all that. I've GM'd before. I like GMing a lot. It's very
Are
fun.
you going to be like, nope, you can't do that. Also, you exploded.
Also,
If you break-
well, he'd be like, roll.
Yeah, if you
That's-
don't,
yeah.
if you don't know the rules, yes, I will say you can't do that. But yeah, if you'll mostly roll for most things that you want to do.
Oh.
And the
It's
new
very fun.
edition's really easy setup.
What happens when you roll? Like, oh.
You
adapt.
you
Okay.
you success or you fail.
That.
Like, I want to run up these stairs really fast, so you have to roll for dexterity if you want to like have the athletic or the agility to properly go up those stairs without tripping. And if you say got a 2 instead of
Out of 20.
or if the max roll you had to have in order to climb these stairs was a 10, pretty low ish.
Who sets the 10? Or the
basically the game does based on like how hard is it to climb stairs really fast. A 10, that's not that hard to roll.
Okay.
Because you'll have multiple die if you're really athletic or you're not, but you'll have a d20. Your chances are pretty good. But say you got a failing roll, like
stairs example is
a failing roll would be like
I definitely want to play now.
yeah, if you had
there's stairs.
yeah.
Whoa.
It's all about what you want to do and how you do it. Like, I want to do this thing, but in this way. So you're going to roll for this. Like, you're going to roll for willpower if you want to fight this person trying to take over your mind, or you're going to roll for very specific
Can you
things.
roll for like self-esteem or?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
So here's the thing, man. It's completely like the human element in there, man. So if you're like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to roll to fucking chop this dude's kneecap off and then use it as a frisbee later, like you
Yeah.
can roll for that.
The fun way to play it is being as creative as possible and having fun with it, not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I've met some people who are in like D&D groups who play it like a video game. Basically, they want to build the most powerful character ever. They roll the best rolls, they get the best weapons, so they never fail, and they're just boring as fuck. But the fun way to play it is to make a kooky character who has problems, who's like a kleptomaniac or a pyro or has weird things, but is good at some things, and you're just going through life.
Yeah, you write down like your traits,
Yeah.
and stuff, and then you stick to it, man. Like my dude, he's a half orc barbarian pirate who's just an asshole. And I have my intelligence and all that super low, and so like if people look at me funny, I'm just like, fuck you, you know,
fireman kick.
Yeah, like hey, it's gonna cost 5 gold to stay the night, and I just hit him with my axe, you know.
Shing.
Words.
Well, free room and board tonight, boys.
Too many syllable.
And there's all sorts of, you know.
Yeah, it's legit. You would have a lot of fun.
I would.
Yeah,
you would.
Yeah,
you'd have a lot of fun.
We could learn 5e. That's
5e's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's very easy to learn and pick up. That's the newest version.
I just started a campaign, so.
With who? Some friends?
You sounded a bit jealous.
No, I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay.
with who, man?
With who?
Just curious.
Can I join?
I don't think you know any of them.
I probably don't.
Honestly, I don't think you know a single one of them.
Wow.
Except for me.
That would be even more convincing for me to join.
Well,
hi, are you guys playing D&D?
We
jump on the table.
We do have a high functioning autistic guy on the team.
Hey,
and
cool.
He's like, no, and I thought something was off with him. But no. He was super funny.
Yeah.
He's really quick witted. But like social cues and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was really weird with social stuff. Like he couldn't really look me in the eye and stuff. And I just thought he was like super nervous around me because he's like 18. But I found out he was like
45.
yeah. Well, I found out he was like high functioning autistic. But like he was hilarious.
And you're really
man.
role playing, so you're a naked orc with an eye patch, and you're like, "You ready to play?" Benjamin, what's his name? Is his name also Ben?
Timmy.
I don't remember his name. He played a gnome though.
Don't say Timmy.
Why, who's
Oh,
Timmy?
wait.
Oh yeah, that's messed up, dude.
Oh my god, no.
Wow. No, but I mean, he was like, dude.
He sounds like he'd be great at D&D.
No, I'm serious though. Like he was hilarious. He like played along. He's like, I'm gonna be a gnome cleric entertainer, because that sounds funny. I was like, you fucking go
Hell
for
yeah,
it.
dude.
And he,
I always pick small people.
the first thing he did,
Dwarves, gnomes, halflings. That's me.
Yeah.
Man. I'm always a small person.
but we're in this cave, and he's like, I'm gonna go check out this dark place all by myself. And it's like, man, you should probably wait. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go over here. And the DM's like, well, you're in a trap. Roll your dice. And he fails because he's a little stupid gnome, and he just ends up like face down on the ground. And that's where he spends the rest of the game, is face down in the dirt. And he's like, what can I do while I'm laying down? You can do a few things. He's like, well, everything looks pretty scary. So he says his character just starts every round, slowly covers himself with dirt because he's terrified.
It's a coping
So,
mechanism.
yeah, so the whole game,
Bury
he's
me.
like, what do you want to do in your turn? He's like, well, I'd like to put more of that dirt on me. Is my face
That's
covered
fun.
yet? Am I completely covered in dirt yet?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, so...
I once did a campaign with these friends that they legit wanted to make, in the beginning, like really overpowered characters from the start. So we started at like level fucking 25 and had crazy abilities and had multi-classing and crazy stuff.
Whoa, let's calm down.
And I had this friend whose name was also Christian. He made a monk who had just like immense godlike strength. And he loved just picking up things. So this monk,
Like little boys.
we were fighting pirates. We were on a dock, and we were gonna chase these pirates down onto their ship and follow them because they were trying to get away with something very valuable, and we were gonna hop their ship and fight them on the ship. But Christian, I forgot. Oh God, what did he name the monk? It was a really long, stupid name.
Was it Christian?
No. But he grabs he literally had a successful enough strength roll to grab this boat by its front mast and pick it up and dump all the pirates out onto the shore.
Doesn't make any sense.
And that was
even like tap the bottom of the boat.
Nope, he just went like this.
Like a ketchup bottle.
Heave! And he tipped it, and they all go, "Wah!" And they all land on the.
That sounds a little.
And the combat encounter started with all the pirates like face down in sand, and you just see like their faces like deep into sand. So it's a great combat start. Like everyone's initiative is like, dude, I'm going way before you. Yeah, like I'm gonna step on your head. And yeah, that was one of my more fun campaines.
Just
stuff
something
like
to think about.
shenanigans like that.
I feel like it'd be great.
So yeah, we could set it up. I don't even know where my D&D stuff is. It's in there, but I don't have any 5e stuff.
The trunk. I have a player's handbook. That's it.
That would help with him learning.
Yeah.
It would definitely review stuff
like
for me.
25
I haven't played in a while. Yeah, we can print out character sheets and do a lot of stuff for free. Of course, dude.
Actually,
you can be a cat person. You can be a bird person. You can be a frog
What if
person.
like my thing is like I just get everyone high. And
I feel like that's a thing, man.
Like
absolutely
useless people.
You'd be
like, oh shit, they're gonna attack us. Here, lick me. And everyone dies.
As they talk, I jam my back into their mouth.
Here, suck on my big toe.
You have no weapons.
Ribbon, motherfucker.
You just literally like try to land on people's mouths. Like, I got him.
A giant dragon breaks through the crevice. What do you want to do? I want to jump into its mouth.
He starts sprinting.
Ribbit, and just hug its tail, hug its tongue.
Uvula? Is that a
Uvula? Yeah.
uvula?
You're like, okay, dragon, give me a lick. And he just he eats you and you're dead, and that's the end.
The
of
dragon
you.
just like stops and it's just like, whoa, just sits down.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
starts
he's
looking
like-
at its hands.
Yeah, super bulgy dragon eyes,
I
like
can blow fire, man.
yeah. He's like,
Wait, is there fire
Holy
in me? Am I made out of fire? Oh shit! You guys hungry?
yeah. Whoa, who are you guys?
You guys
order Domino's? Okay.
I mean, I saw some sheep over the field over there. I mean,
Dude, I'm fucking starving, dude.
I like how the frog makes you high. Like,
All right, it's settled.
And we're all just like standing in front of the dragon, like,
waiting for
and then someone's just like, I could go for some sheep.
and put our weapons away. Like, yeah, let's go get some fucking lamb, dude. Let's grill it up. Walk in, the dragon just like walking.
strolling around, stumbling.
Dude, that'd be great.
Oh man,
So-
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Frogman
D&D
is
is fun.
I'm down. Like after work, man. I'm good for after work.
Perf.
Except for the days I
Cool.
run, I signed up for a Tough Mudder.
Ooh,
10 miles.
damn.
Oh,
I know.
of all Tough Mud,
10
Like, there's-
miles, 25 obstacles.
that sounds fun.
What type of obstacles? Like emotional ones?
Like you're going through,
Yeah,
like,
Fun and
you're,
then-
There's a picture
you're
of
going
your
through
dead
mud
mother.
pits,
Like,
with,
oh my
under
God.
you're climbing stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a part you get shocked if you touch something.
Oh yeah, the
There's, like,
seriously?
barbed wire
There's, like-
you have to climb under. I
yeah,
think
like how much shock?
like a tiny shock. I bet.
Like,
like
you
a
touch
car
it,
battery.
you're dead, bro. Like,
That's the challenge. You paid
There's
for it.
Ben.
Yeah. I mean, they say it's mud, but it's dead bodies. You just... Fuck, man.
Dude.
That'd be so messed up.
Oh no.
God.
No.
I'd have to train for that. I've never done more than a half marathon in my
I've never done
You did a
anything.
half marathon?
Yeah, it was like
was that?
it was a zombie run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you have to run like a zombie?
You
You can volunteer
you
to
run,
be a
but every like now and then, there's like zombie people waiting behind a tree, and they chase you, and you can lose this zombie run if they get
Touch
you
you?
and tag you
Did
in
they
a
just
way.
like
And also, it was in Florida, and it was raining. It was very wet and muddy, so they really wanted to tackle you and
They
get
were
you nice
gators
and
on,
muddy
Man. That sounds
and
amazing.
wet.
In
And,
Florida?
damn?
South Florida, yeah.
What are you doing in
Sounds
Florida?
dangerous.
That's where I'm from originally.
Oh. I feel like this has been covered.
It has
Yeah.
been.
These two are Floridians.
Yeah,
Right?
it was fun.
Yeah, Floridian. I don't know what your
Floridian.
colloquial. Oh man,
Colloquialisms.
Thank you, because in my mind I'm spelling it, but I'm yeah.
Colloquials.
Colloquialisms.
Cthulhu's.
We're running out of words.
Yeah, Florida was great.
I don't care about Florida.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been going a good hour and a half now.
Holy shit! And you gotta edit this.
I'm gonna edit it down a little bit, and I may make it into.
3-minute show, dude.
I'm gonna make it into 2 parts.
It's a 3-minute show.
I'm gonna upload it as 2 separate videos and edit in some stuff. And that's it, guys. Thanks, Ben, for coming around. You're definitely coming back.
Oh man.
Army, whenever you're available in the next 3 years, we'll do it. We'll do the next episode 3 years from now.
This is the last time you'll be seeing me.
No, we're doing D&D, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
gonna
know
be a
if
sexy cat
I don't know
lady.
if the next one will be D&D cast, but we will certainly try if Army is committed to it.
Oh, okay. Wow. If he's
I feel like
hey, because you're the only one who.
you have a job. You all have a job.
I know. I'm just saying,
we'll make it happen.
Once we get into it, you're gonna realize how much of a kind of a commitment.
There's a blood oath.
Yeah.
I'm down for blood oath.
We literally put razor blades in our mouths and
we
make
pull at least one canine tooth out.
I've done that, so
man,
I'm ready.
Dude, I remember when Blade was a big thing and like they were doing that shit. I'm like, man, I know how many people are doing this right now. This is disgusting.
Oh, dude.
Blade used to be everything. Those are great movies.
People definitely did some vampire LARPing based on Blade.
I'm more of a Buffy type of person, so.
Buffy's good.
And on that note,
all right, thank you for listening, guys. Fuck you, Amazon.
No, thank you for sponsoring this video.
No
Brought
one's
to you by
sponsoring us.
Amazon Prime.
No, shut up.
Can I say
no
Amazon
one's promoting us. Goodbye.